Hello guys, so today we're gonna need our paper, our pencil, and coloring supplies, crayons. And we already talked about realism art movement, especially the French realist art movement. And today our drawing is gonna be based on this beautiful painting. Woo! Let me see. There you go, that's better. By Franc Millet, and the title of this painting is Women with a Rake. Where I'm gonna be inspired by this. This is what our drawing gonna be similar to, and let's get started. Ooh. All right, let me put it here. So I'm gonna start with a sketch. We're gonna start with simple shapes first, and then we're gonna start coloring it. This is gonna be a very simple drawing, I think. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with the head. And it's gonna take all of our page, right? So I already made a mistake because the top of the painting, so it should be like about here. And she's our focus, so we have to make sure that whenever we draw, we're gonna put her in our center. So this is my center of my page, and it starts the head a little bit here. I'm gonna put the picture on the side, so you guys can also draw yourself if you don't want to just follow me the whole way. That's okay. So I'm making organic shapes here, but it's gonna make sense. Like right now it doesn't make sense. Ooh, I'm gonna erase this part too. Let me make sure, let me zoom it in. Whoa. Yeah, first of all I need to make sure it's focused. Otherwise, there you go. Now we have it focused very nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna erase this part, the one that I just marked here. The facial expression of this woman is not too detailed, I've noticed. So it's okay. If it's just gestural, her expression. Just small marks, you know. The light is coming down here, and then her nose and her mouth could be just a line, no pressure as to what it actually should be looking. I'm gonna make some changes. I'm just sketching here, guys. So it's not important. It's okay to make mistakes when we're sketching, because we can erase them, and that's why we're using our pencil too. So again, we make like an oval shape. This is where her neck area and shoulders are supposed to be, and then I continue going down. Whoa, okay. And we're gonna make sure that when we're drawing the arms, like the limbs, we just make sure that they are round, right? Even if they're not exactly matching the drawing or the painting, just make sure they're round, so at least we understand that these are the drawing, like, I mean, these are the arms. Otherwise it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so far it's okie dokie. I want it to be simple too. I don't want us to get too cut up. This is the blue part that divides the white part, and then I think she's wearing like a tie here. Interesting. This is where her blouse ends, and I think she's that's cool. This is where her hand is supposed to be. Let me try to zoom in even more. Hey. Alright. So far so good. This is where her hand's gonna be. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, we keep going. Let's go. Now, next arm, and I need to make sure that it's going down. Ooh. Okay, so we need to make sure that is going down this way. So here, the arm should actually be here. Well, here. If I measure with my pencil, like, you know, because this is the rake, it needs to go down like the little stick. So I'm measuring, making sure that my arm makes sense with the other hand. So it should be around here that I need to make the hand. And then I go and make the rest of my arm, now that I know where my hand needs to be, because I make sure it makes sense. It's just lines, curved, and then here, oof, let me see, the hand needs to come out around here, because the stick, yeah, I need to make the hands smaller. Let me get the eraser. Okay, got an eraser. Ooh. Yeah, because if my hand's here, then I need to make the arm come a little bit farther. Okay, so here you go. That's better. So this is where the rake is gonna be. I think I'm drawing her with like big hands. She has big hands, guys. And then that's it. This is where the rake is gonna be. Bloop. Makes sense. Awesome. Okay, now I get to worry about the rest, but yeah, her hands are massive. She's been raking those leaves forever. Okay, let's go. Now I'm gonna do this. These are like zigzag lines that I'm making right here. Let me see if I can get close. No, closer. Okay, here. Zigzag lines. Zigzag lines. Woo! And then it ends here. Beautiful. And then I want this to be like that, and then this line goes down and then goes up, and then it connects with the arm. Yeah. Yeah. And then same thing here, it goes down, and then it connects perfect. And then remember, there's a little line here, and then this is the blue where it ends. Awesome! What? We got this part. Okay, so this is where the arm is supposed to end. Okay. And now we should draw the rake already, like at least the stick. But I think I'm just gonna wait it out. I'm gonna do the whole body first just to make sure it fits, because I feel like the body, I made it too big and the page is not gonna be long enough. So I think it goes here. Yeah, this is where it kind of ends. her dress is all, well, it's not really a dress, it's a, I think it's just a rope. And then we're gonna do this other line. I know it doesn't make sense, but you know, I'm just looking at the image, I'm making the same lines. It's like a line game. You're gonna make them wherever you see them, but I'm just focusing on the lines that are like the darker lines, like the outlines. I'm not focusing on the other lines that might be too complicated. Okay, so then here, whoa, and it keeps getting down. I'm gonna add this just because I'm not done with my drawing. Ta-da! And then I'm gonna make the shoes, but if I really look down, like she's wearing some pants, I think, and then the shoes are here, and the shoes are rather dark, so it's barely noticeable. They look like different kinds of shoes. I guess that's what they were wearing, you know, back in the day, back in 1856 to 1857. Yeah, I'm gonna make the feet because it's so dark in the painting. I really don't know how the feet were placed, so I'm just gonna have to invent a way. And it's just a round shape at the bottom, like it almost closes there. And then, okay, now this is the part where we, alright guys, so I drew my lines here for my rake, and let me go all the way. So I'm making sure that it fits inside the hand that we drew here, almost like a little Lego hand, you know. And then it goes down, but not all the way, because remember we have to do the other lines, the ones that are, I would say, perpendicular. Ooh, and this rake opens in half, so I'm gonna erase this, and then it opens like this, whoop, and then this side opens like this, and then it opens just like that. It's almost like a triangle here. Oh, that's really big. Actually, let's make it skinny. But then it connects to this round shape. This is like a semicircle. Whoop. And then we're gonna do the same thing parallel to it. Rakes. Amazing. Who would have thought they were like that? I mean, that doesn't look that like a rake that we use today, let me tell you, but that's how they used to do it back in the day. Wow, it looks amazing. Okay, now we're gonna add some like grass, because I think you're supposed to rake the leaves, but in the drawing, in the painting, it looks like grass. It's just green, and it doesn't have that many details. It's very gestural. So we're just gonna add like a little bit of mountain of grass here. We know that this is like green, obviously all of this is green, and then we're gonna make a line, and the line is right here actually, so it goes from here to here. Whoa, and this is all gonna be green, and then here there's like a little, I guess, mountain, and it's probably like a mountain meter of leaves or something. because it's also green and it's very close to her, so maybe this is where she takes all her little collected leaves. Ta-da! Alright, that looks very nice. And now let's start focusing on the top. Top. Awesome. Okay, so now what do we have on the top? Okay, so she's closer to us, that's why it looks very big, right? And then we're gonna draw the details that are supposed to be farther away, so that means we're gonna draw everything else tiny. Okay, so let's see, there's like these here in the back are actual mountains, and then trees that we're gonna draw. Look at this. Ooh. The rest is the sky, but as you can see, like the sky is not even like blue, it's blue on the very top, but it's not, it's more like a muted, very light blue. But don't worry guys, you can color it maybe whatever color you want. And then these are gonna be the trees here, but the trees are not even that colorful. This is gonna be very tricky to color, except for her. She's gonna be very easy to color, guys. But then everything else is gonna be like, whoa, tricky. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Maybe we shouldn't have even colored this part, but it is what it is. We learned as we go. I'm gonna erase this part of her head. And it goes like that. Okay, there you go. And then this. Alright, I think it's time for us to color. If you want to add like other details, like if you want to make it sunny, you don't want to make it look so, I don't know, so quiet and very light colors, then you can like have fun, because yeah, at the end of the day, that's what we want. So let's start coloring now. I think the most important thing is our subject, the woman, and yeah, everything else comes second. So if you're having trouble coloring this, it's okay. This part is gonna be green for sure, but then the rest is like very, I don't know, like complicated. Maybe we shouldn't have drawn this, to be honest, because then I have no idea how I'm going to color it. You can color it how you want to color it, but me personally, this part is gonna be the trickiest. And then the sky is gonna be like a soft blue. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's start coloring. I'm gonna show you my final result at the end. And alright, have fun. Also, guys, I forgot to let you know that like when you have too many crayons or too many blues or reds or whatever, you can make a color palette, and you can just mark either in the back of your paper if you want to, or in a separate sheet, and mark the colors just so you can see which one do you want to use for that area. Oh, this is cool. This is like a grayish blue, and I think her hat and her skirt are the same color, so I think I'm gonna use this one and the first one too. The two in the middle don't work because it's too vibrant, you know, like, so I don't want to make it vibrant. I want to make it like very muted tones, so that's why I'm choosing this one and this one right here to color the head piece and the skirt. But yeah, that's what you can do too. And like maybe you feel the same way about orange. Maybe you want to color something orange and then you have too many oranges, so then you want to make another color palette showing you like the difference in hue, and select one that you like or one that goes best with the colors that you're already chosen. So I like to make this a little color palette to show me what goes best with which color. Like I'll probably choose this orange because this one is too vibrant, So yeah. Alright, that was it. I'm going back to coloring. Alright guys, so this is my final product. As you can see, I used all my different kinds of green, dark blues. Let me zoom in so you guys can get a little bit like better understanding of the details. Yep, I decided to go a little bit softer because the original painting is kind of soft, but you know, this is as soft as I can get with Crayolas, and I think it looks pretty nice. I mean, I believe it looks amazing. And again, if you don't have that many like colors, you can always do it with your values. If you only have one green, you can always press darker on some areas and then just lighter in others, so you can still have that effect on your paper, okay? Because maybe you don't have like 100 greens, and that's okay. You can use one green and shade it different values, and you still are gonna have the same effect. And like, especially for this one, for example, for the arm piece here that this drawing has, I use one blue, you know, and I just shade it in darker in certain areas and lighter in others, and that's it. And that's how it looks. Like, that's, you know, it makes it look three-dimensional. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun coloring